Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am so excited to be talking with you.
I know, finally. We've been trying to connect for so long, and now we finally did it.
Yes, and it's also, listen, timing is everything. So this is
It
right,
is.
and this is what was supposed to happen. So thank you
It
so
is.
much.
Of course. Thank you for joining me. This is Simone 7, where I ask 7 questions and we hope to inspire, connect, and of course have a laugh. And then at the end, we will do our 7-minute circuit workout. And I think today you've chosen a towel, right?
Yes, I did.
Perfect. So before I get started asking the 7 questions, you and I have never met, but I've, followed you on TV since So You Think You Can Dance to Dancing with the Stars. Honestly, I think without being a brown nose, you're like one of my favorite dancers. You're so incredible. Because for people just joining, it's really hard to be a beautiful modern dancer, but then also be able to do all of the hip hop as well. And the fact that you can do both is just insane. So
Thank you.
You are an incredible, incredible dancer, very inspiring, and a new mum like moi.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I mean, even speaking to the dance thing, though, I feel like when I did So You Think You Can Dance, that's really the world that opened up my eyes to other dance styles.
Yeah.
So I was kind of put in at a very, very young age, put into a show that kind of forced me to open up my eyes to more. You know what I mean? And so many people were watching that you just had to figure it out on the spot, So it was like the biggest blessing.
Yeah. So you tell me a little bit, let's tell the viewers a little bit about your journey then to get to where you are today.
Well, I was 18 years old, living in Utah with my family when I heard about an audition for So You Think You Can Dance, which is a show on Fox. It's a summer show.
Yeah.
And so my parents, they drove me to LA to audition. And, excuse me. And then I booked that job. And it's the pedestal, it's really what upstarted my career right then at 18. So then I ended up moving to LA, and obviously just kind of bounced around from different dance show to different dance show, eventually ending up at Dancing with the Stars. But really the biggest blessing from So You Think You Can Dance is that's actually where I met my husband.
Yeah.
My husband is Twitch, and he is just the best, the absolute savior to my life. He's just been such a blessing, and we have 3 kids.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I have an 11-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-month-old baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look incredible too. And I see, obviously on Instagram now, it's crazy, but we feel like, he's someone from the Instagram, but, you're juggling your life with the 3 kids, and they're always involved in any of your dance videos or your TikTok videos. I think my favorite one, my husband and I were laughing when you did the TikTok video, when normally it's asked the partners, the question, and you asked about the kids and then putting the cream plate of cream in their face.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I think, my daughter who's 11, my husband and I, we've always had, such fun jobs. We get to, meet so many cool people and work with so many amazing, inspiring celebrities and vice versa. But she's never really thought we were cool.
Yeah.
We're never just her parents, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when we got TikTok, we've for some reason we're cool to her now. She loves it. She thinks it's man, you guys were on my For You page. You guys are so cool.
You'll have to. What does that even mean? The hashtag For You page, or what is that?
Oh, it's so silly. It's just on TikTok. There's the people. You can see the videos of people that follow you. Yeah. But then you can also see random people's videos on the For You page.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's just what that is. Yeah.
All right, I'm a bit of a novice to it, but I'm loving it because it's great to do some of my little workout videos on it because you can do music, and I know Mark and I were challenged by you and Twitch the right foot and left foot and the little plank challenge. So yeah, we're gonna have to come up with some new ones.
It was amazing. I'm obsessed with TikTok. I love doing it. I feel like we have planned out our days around TikTok sometimes, but yeah, it's really, really fun.
It's been a savior in these crazy times. So
yes.
So quickly, when did you start dancing?
I started dancing when I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
And it's been one of the greatest things in my life, you know, because I feel like I was able to find a career that was something that I love to do, but also keeps me physically fit and healthy at the same time. So I'm always active, I'm always moving, and it's like my lifestyle is who I am through dance.
Yeah. I think it's such a good grounding, you know, because I started at the age of 3, and just to have that discipline and that drive, and obviously it just sets you up for life. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful tool, whether you become a professional dancer or not. There's so many, you know, wonderful things about the discipline of dance.
Yeah, you know, because it's a very disciplined sport. You have to be super dedicated to it, but at the same time, you're learning so much about eating healthy and caring for your body, drinking water, like all those healthy things go into dance as well.
Yeah. Cool. All right, let's get started. So the first question is, how are you feeling and how are you practicing self-care?
Well, I mean, this quarantine, you know, in a very unfortunate time in our world, I think we are trying our best to make lemonade out of lemons, honestly. You know, and so what we have found is that as a family, we've actually been very blessed at this time to have more time together.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's really scary at times, very unsure when I'm watching the news. But then when I look around myself, I have my family around me, the ones I love most. So I feel blessed that I'm able to now see that I love being here. I love staying home with my family, being home with my kids. I love my job. I love traveling, but being here is something really special.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful thing. That one of the beauties to come out of all of this madness is that it's teaching us to be still. It's teaching us to be present, to appreciate what we have, you know, and we don't need to be doing as much. You can still, you know, be happy. You can still be productive, but you don't have to necessarily, you know. But saying that, I'm usually always on a plane flying everywhere as well. And so it's nice to have some stillness and quiet time.
Yeah, it really is. And I'm really grateful for it. And I think it's really cool for our kids to really be here with us. You know, I love, they're all, you know, in school and everything and in their activities, and it's great. But it is like testing. It's very testing as a parent to be homeschooling.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and, you know, a lot of people look at it as a negative thing. And there's moments that, like, I'm stressed about it. It's irritating at moments, but it's really bonding us at the same time. You know, I want my kids to at some point say that they learned from me. You know, so it's taught me a quality that I never knew was going to be important to have had. So even though it has its moments, like every parent knows, it definitely has its moments. Oh my goodness. But it's also really special and it's really bonding. It really is.
So what does your self-care routine look like at the moment?
Self-care, I think the biggest thing that I'm doing is I'm just keeping myself moving.
Yeah.
You know, I'm staying active. My husband and I started doing these workouts online, and they're live on our Instagrams. We do them Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we started doing that honestly for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, it gave me a purpose during this time. It gave me something excited to look forward to. And that truly is something that's like, every night we're like, okay, let's put this playlist together. Tomorrow's workout. What do we want to do? What do we want to accomplish? And I wake up and I'm inspired to do it, you know, and through it, like, you've been doing this for so long. You know, I've seen this community that you've built. They love you, they follow you, but they listen to you because you're so inspiring, you know? And I feel like for the first time, like, we started reaching out to other people being like, well, we love doing these workouts, but we want you to join in with us.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's been really cool and inspiring for us to, like, wake up to this community now that we get to be a part of. And it's really, really something that has helped me and so many others at this time. Just because I think when you're at home by yourself, if you're not moving, I mean, you can have time to get into your head. You know what I mean? So we found it to be, as long as I'm moving forward, I'm dancing, I'm getting all that extra external energy out of myself, I feel better.
Yeah.
Because I have to be honest with you, I'm human. There's been mornings during this quarantine that I've woke up and been a little just groggy. Like, little dark, like what are we doing here? It's been 6 weeks now. I'm a little down on myself. But then I actually like force myself to work out or get up and move, and I really do feel better.
You know, a part of my, motto is that, yeah, of course, exercise makes you look, great, and you feel strong and physically you're working on your physique. But more so, it's just about the mental health. It's really about how you're processing your thoughts. It's almost like you're having a chance to meditate through exercise. The good endorphins are pumping through your body. So it's like, basically therapy, but you're using your body. So I think the more and more the focus needs to be, because especially in this time, everyone's mental health is really being tested, because especially I can't imagine like living on your own throughout this as well would be really, really tough. So being able to, encourage people to just move your body, it's really important.
But I do, with everything happening, I think everyone's realizing that social media really has bonded us. Yeah. I think for a very long time it was separating us because there was a lot of judgment. There was a lot of, I'm not as good as this person, and you were hard on yourself from it. There's a lot of bullying. But I really do believe at this time, everyone's found a new way of using their social media, finding it to bring people together, and joining forces and uniting and supporting each other. And so that's been a really strong thing that I have found in myself, that I use social media in a completely different way. I look to it more for hope now. Yeah,
that's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. This is a mental, spiritual, emotional, but what have you learned about yourself during this time of stillness?
Oh, okay. Wow. What have I learned about myself? That is an amazing question. Okay. So I've learned that I'm a busybody and I need to keep moving. Oh my gosh. I've taken on so many random tasks during this time. I've reorganized our entire house. My daughter and I did a bunch of do-it-yourself projects. We did a newspaper wall. So I'm someone that's always I have to be moving. Mm-hmm. But then that also can be dangerous, right? Because we sometimes have to find that stillness. So I've recently started meditating, because I realized if I keep myself busy, it's a part of me, it's a part of who I am. But if I'm going to do that, I have to find balance. So I had meditated just a couple times while I was pregnant. And it was usually when I was having my Braxton Hicks contractions, and I was told it was something that would really help. But I never done it any other time. So I've recently, the last couple of weeks, started meditating for literally, because I'm very new to it, just 5 minutes in the morning. But even just that little bit of time in the morning has really helped me center myself to start my day better. Yeah. But I'm obviously hoping to be able to extend it for longer, because 5 minutes is not a lot of time. But it's where I feel comfortable with it right now, So it's just little baby steps. So I'm hoping to get to 10 minutes every day, then eventually to 15 minutes. But for now, it's just 5 minutes. But I've found that it really helps recharge me and refuel me and get me ready for my day.
Yeah. I think that's important too, because people always think, oh, if I meditate, that means I'm sitting on a rock with my legs crossed, and and I'm there for 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the afternoon. Yes, that is a way to practice, but as you said, even if you just start with 5 minutes, and I always think about it, it's almost like as a dancer, our warm up. When you're in the mirror and you're warming up, and it's that chance for you to center yourself for a moment, and just get in the zone, ready to go. And so I always think about that too, and so that will be easier for you because you are used to preparing yourself and getting in the zone. So thinking about it that way, rather than, oh, I'm eating mung beans and I'm in the middle of the desert on a rock somewhere.
I've actually never thought about it, but you're right, it is like a warm-up. I've never looked at it. That might help me be able to get it a little bit longer.
Longer.
The reason I only do it for 5 minutes is because I'm really trying to make sure I don't just sit there while I'm thinking about the rest of the day and the tasks I need to do.
You're making a checklist of things already.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm really, sometimes it starts going to okay, I can clean the kitchen, I can do the dishes, I can do my laundry. But it's the reason I'm just taking it 5 minutes right now is because I really want it to be just about nothing and that stillness. Yeah. Right? So I'm trying to make sure I'm not just busying my mind up again, obviously, which is what meditating is. But it's very easy for me to sit there for a little bit longer, and then it just really gets away from me.
Yeah, I think the true skill is letting the thoughts come in and then letting them pass. But that comes with practice, like anything.
Yeah, that's going to take me a while.
Yeah. So other than meditating, what does your health and wellness routine look like?
So even when it comes to eating, I feel really grateful that my husband and I have always been pretty green eaters. I would never go down the route of saying I'm vegan or vegetarian, but we do try to implement that in our lives. And I feel the difference of eating healthy. Eating healthy to me has always been something that I've really focused on. I've been dairy free for 9 years now, I want to say. And that's been a huge change to my skin, my overall health, how I like on my insides, like how I feel. So eating healthy has always been a huge part of our lifestyle in general, even when it comes to meat. So that's why I'm saying I'm not vegetarian, I'm not vegan, because there's times I definitely eat it. But when I don't eat it, I feel so much stronger. I really do. So we try to implement things from our eating and our food, because I find that to be a big difference when I'm eating healthy. And then honestly, play. I know this is probably not something anyone's ever really said, but my health and wellness, playing with my kids, it keeps me young, it keeps me fresh. And a lot of people always ask, like, wow, like you and your husband, you're always like, you guys seem to have so much energy. And I really do believe it's because we allow ourselves to feel like kids with our kids. And it keeps me young, it keeps me fresh. And I know it's a very different probably take on that question. But I really do believe that is what keeps me energized and youthful, is that I just allow myself to play. And I don't think a lot of adults do that.
Yeah, exactly that. I think we take ourselves far too seriously. And I think like, you know, play is always allowing yourself to be childlike, be childish, be silly, you know, as I said, my son Oscar's 1, and I just find myself just sitting and staring at him, you know, whenever I have a chance, just watching him discover things for the first time. And it's just like, it's making life so simple again, you know, and I think I definitely relate to that. It's just trying to play and you know, let's not take ourselves too seriously. Let's just be in the moment with them and have a laugh.
Which I think is important right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like everyone right now, you know, you turn on the news, it's stressful, there's so much going on. We're just trying to keep up at this point. That if you can just look to your kids and the way they look at life, it just, there's a freedom to it. And there's a freeness that really, I think, keeps you, sane, honestly. So I think playing, I know it's a very different take on that question, but I really do believe that's something that adults need to do more.
Yeah, no, I like it. All right, what motivates you?
What motivates me? I think I'm the most motivated because I want my kids to see their mother as someone that did what she wanted to do with her life. You know, I want my kids to know that they have the freedom to do whatever it is if they work hard. And if they like work at it every single day, whatever that goal is, capture it, do it, accomplish it. But it's going to take dedication. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take time. But that's what keeps me motivated. Is I want my kids to not just hear it from me, because it's easy to tell someone, oh, do this, you know, if you work really hard, you can do it. But it's leading by example, right? So I'm motivated because I want my kids to see that I did it. I succeeded in like always pushing myself to be the best, do the best, and whatever it is I wanted to do, so then they know that they can. So I've always wanted to be the best example to my kids that I can. That's really why I wake up every morning. I do what I do every morning. It's because of them. It's because of my kids.
That's beautiful. And I think it brings back to also the motivation of being a doer comes back to being, you know, once again, I'm bringing it back to the dance training, is that, you know, because you're always striving for perfection. You're always working harder. Like, oh, I've got 2 pirouettes now, I'm going to go for 3. Like, you know, so it's like it's ingrained in you to be a doer. And so therefore, as you said, it's like not just talking about it, but showing them, like being the example. Yeah.
And it really is, I think, even when we were talking about being home now, like being home together, it's been very telling, and I feel very grateful for this time, because little things I've seen my kids doing, that there's been a lot of growth here because they see us doing so much. It's like my little 4-year-old boy, you know, we've been trying to like teach him fitness and like skills. We're like PE teachers now. So we've been setting up these obstacle courses in our backyard. he doesn't know how to use the equipment, but we've been slowly like showing him. The other day I got my yoga mat out and I turned around and he was laying on it doing sit-ups by himself.
Oh.
And I was like, as a mom, I was like, so like, first off, I was very impressed. Yeah. But I was like so proud because he's now on his own understanding how to work out. He's understanding that it's fun and he's enjoying it and we're having a good time and laughing about it. But then it's also like a great skill set for him to learn.
Absolutely.
You know, but he sees us doing it. So that's what makes him want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, so I think there's always something good that can come out of anything if you like look at it that way.
Start them young, I say. I'm always like, it'll be the muscle memory, and then you know, like they'll become obsessed at a young age. So that's good.
Yeah. Well, we'll hopefully.
Yeah. Do you think any of them are going to be dancers?
Well, I'll say this. My oldest loves to do TikTok dances.
Yeah.
But she will not dance with us like as far as like professional skill. Yeah. She is like oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. She wants to be a lawyer. Amazing. Yeah, great. I will help you get there.
We're happy with that. Yeah.
Amazing. But my son Maddox, I don't know if he'll be a professional dancer, necessarily just that, but he is an entertainer.
Yeah.
He loves performing. He can be a comedian, I'm not even sure, like an actor, whatever it is, but he's 100% a performer.
He's got a personality for sure.
Oh yeah. So I could see him being a dancer, but it's, he's a little bit young to tell now. But I don't know. He definitely is an entertainer though, for sure. So I can see him being in the entertainment industry. He loves being in front of the camera.
Yeah.
He's actually kind of a little bit like a camera hog, if I'm honest. It's like he does it so good. Like I can't even complain. Like my husband is on the Ellen show and we're filming at home, and oh my goodness, at least they love our kids. Head in. But oh my gosh, I mean, he always makes it to the camera. He always finds a way. He just like, Steven will be talking and all of a sudden Mags is in, yes, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I promise I care for my kids. I promise I'm watching them. He just sneaks away and he always finds a way to be on camera. And
I'm sure Ellen loves it anyway.
Oh my gosh.
She loves kids. At this
point, I mean, he's been in Spider-Man costumes in the background. He's been like jumping, doing ninja moves, like, but it's great. But he loves it. So it's definitely a part of who he is, for sure.
All right, if you could go back to your 20-year-old self, which was only yesterday, right?
Yeah. I'm just 20 now.
What would you say to her? What would you tell her?
Man, that's a really good question. I love questions like this. If I could go back to my 20-year-old self, I would say be kind to myself. You know, there's always going to be highs and lows. There's going to be dips in the road and things thrown at you from side to side. And the biggest thing you can do to yourself is love yourself and be kind and know that if you just keep pursuing whatever you're trying to pursue, you'll get out of it. You will. You're going to be fine, you know, but it's going to be scary at times. But yeah, I would say to be kind to myself because you have to be kind to yourself and love yourself before anyone else ever can.
Yeah. And I think there's so much pressure on young female dancers, you know, too, when you think about it. Like if you'd known now the confidence that you have and what you've achieved now, to talk to that 20-year-old self and just be like, stay in your lane, stay focused. You know, and you can achieve your goals, but it's challenging, I think, for young women these days. I mean, it always has been, but especially now. So.
I think women are expected to be, first off, women, which is already hard, but you're expected to, you know, eventually at some point, maybe if you want to have kids and be a mother, but also have a career, but also take care of the home. And also you got to look good at the same time. And you have to, there's so much more extra tagged on. And we're, unfortunately, I think women sometimes are harder on women, and so I hope that one day, especially maybe even through a time like this, now that we are finding community, that we can unite together and just be more supportive and know that it is hard. Yeah. It's tough sometimes, but we should look to each other for that support that we need.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of wanted to create this Simone 7, because it's like I'm just having women on and women who inspire me. And I think, once again, it's like making the connection, but just, broadening our community.
Yes.
And showing that, you can be successful, support one another. And, there's different ways that you can look at it as not competition or anything like that. So,
there is room for everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone has their own lane and own path.
Yeah. Yeah. So what does success look like to you?
Success to me, because I am a mother, I think success to me is when my family is thriving. Success with work to me looks like if I'm happy doing what I love, that is success. It's not the number, it's not the price tag, it's not the amount of views. It is if I'm happy and I'm uniting a community together, then I'm successful. But my biggest, like I said, is if my family is thriving, then I know that I'm okay. Because no one wants to be an individual in it. If I'm by myself at the top, what is that going to do? I'm going to fall down because I have no support there. So it's about bringing everyone up with you. If your community and the ones you love most are all thriving, then that's when you're successful. Because you can't be an individual here.
Beautiful. All right, last silly one. If you could have three to five people at a dinner party, living or dead, who would they be and why?
Oh my gosh, I love this question. It's so easy. I would have Chrissy Teigen and John Legend because I never met them, but I feel like we'd be the best of friends. And then J-Lo and A-Rod, because being that we're dancers,
yes,
J-Lo has always just been like, okay, my hair is like this because of J-Lo. Like J-Lo does, as up and down, I'm like, I can do it.
I can do that, yeah.
She's just like my biggest hero. I just think she is incredible. She's always done it all. Like with no hesitation, does it her own way, and is just so confident and so with it, man. She's just doing everything. So for sure,
J-Lo.
J-Lo and A-Rod. And then, can it be six? Can it be six?
Go for it, yeah.
Michelle and Barack Obama.
Yeah.
They just seem like the nicest humans, and I would love to meet them and talk with them.
Yeah. That sounds like a good dinner party.
Who would you have?
I didn't. It's such a tough one because then I'm like, oh, the pressure's put on me. But I think, sadly, my idol when I was growing up was Mikhail Baryshnikov. So I never had a hot guy at the end of my bed. I always had Mikhail Baryshnikov, and so I met him years and years ago. But I was so nervous and I was so starstruck I couldn't even say anything. But he would have to be there, so hopefully I could say a little more this time than just like. Right. And then probably Ellen, because we love her and she makes a good laugh. Probably Oprah. I don't know. Who else? I don't know. I need to work on my dinner party list. I don't know.
I think. Yeah, I'm putting mine out there that it will happen one day.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Yeah, I'll call Christy and let her know.
Oh, thank you. I'm not glad. That's not my first time I've tried saying it, though, and hoping it would happen. It hasn't happened
You're like,
yet.
put it out there. Put it out there. Awesome. So now we get to the fun part, which if this wasn't fun already, and that's our workout. So it's a 7-minute challenge. So we're going to do 7 exercises. I turn on the timer, and they're just 60 seconds each. Okay, so we'll take a minute to get your tea towel or whatever you've got, and then we'll set ourselves up.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, yeah, I might have to, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm actually move this down lower, actually. That might be better. Okay.
I know, I might have to move down as well. Let me see. Oh, I think you can, yeah. Awesome. So, floorboards, fabulous.
Can you see my feet?
I know. You can clean the floor while you're at it. I like this because it's good multitasking. All right. So let's start off. We're going to put them underneath our feet, and we're going to come down to the perfect plank.
Perfect.
I think you can see me, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put them under both feet, and we're going to do the double knee slide. So you bring it in and out. That's all it is, yeah. We're going to do that for 60 seconds. It's actually a really long time.
Oh, we got this, though. We can do it.
We can do it. We can do it. So this works the pecs, the shoulder, all of the entire core, lower abs especially, and a bit of our hamstring and glute. So
amazing.
Let's go for our...
All right.
And time is on. Let's go. Woo! So anybody at home can join in with us. And if you don't have a towel, you can use your socks. You want to drive those knees towards your chest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm already feeling it.
I know. This is warming you up. You've got your workout after this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At 10.
We're 30 seconds in. We've got 30 to go. Woo.
Oh, gosh, it's so good, though.
I know. This one's a hard one to cheat. 19 more seconds. And breathe, breathe, breathe.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. And one more rep. And take a rest.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Anyone that needs to modify that at home, you can try it on your forearms, but you can't bring your knees in as far. Feeling that one?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. 60 seconds of that is hard.
I know. Now, because you're Wonder Woman, you can do this exercise. So we're going to break up the 60 seconds. We'll do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. So it's a side plank, right? And you're going to rest this foot, the outside foot, and you put the towel on the inside leg, and you sweep it forward.
Ooh.
Yeah, so sweep. There you go, one, yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never done this before.
Yeah, this is like a little variation on the side plank. But luckily, we only have to do it 30 seconds on each side because the underneath arm is starting to quiver.
Oh, I'm gonna have to keep this one around for sure.
Yeah. Good. Let's do one more rep of this. And good. Take a rest. Let's go over to the other side. So once again, if people need to modify, they can do it on their forearm. But if not, take the challenge with us.
Oh yeah, it's a hard one.
It's a hard
one. But it's good though. It feels really good.
So then slide that leg forward. Yes. How have you felt coming back after baby number 3? Reconnecting to your core and your body.
I don't even feel like my body is 100% back yet.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you look so great, you know.
Yeah.
How did you bounce back so fast? And I definitely look like I'm better, but I definitely have not got my full strength back in my back or my abs yet. So I'm still working on it. I feel much better, but it takes time.
It takes so long. That's like one of my messages to women. It's like, you know, obviously I use my body every day. You use yours every day. Like, this is my job. And like a year on, like I'm a year postnatal, and I'm just starting to feel strong again.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, be kind to yourself. It doesn't happen overnight. When people say, oh, I got it back up, you know, I was strong after 3 months. If they did, they're a Wonder Woman, because it takes so long. You have to be really kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this one's a double progression. So you're going to drive the knee in for one, and then you're going to do a window washer. So it's one moved all together.
All right.
All right, so we go into the knee, and then window washer glide. Yep. And 2.
So good.
3. Yeah.
Oh, this is a great warm up.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Let's do one more rep on this side, and then we'll swap.
Amazing.
Good, and take a rest. Woo! Swap to the other side. You can definitely feel that summer's coming, right? It's definitely getting warmer here in LA.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. We might take a little dip in the pool today.
Oh, lovely.
I'm excited about that.
knee in, and then glide the leg. Oopsie. 2. Let's do 3 more. 3. Good, and 1 more.
Amazing.
Good, and rest, 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 rest. Woo!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Already starting to sweat.
Yeah. And because you're a dancer, let's channel out inner dancer. So you're gonna start off, you're gonna put it under one foot and you're gonna do a rond de jambe and you're gonna go down to a deep, beautiful curtsy.
Ooh.
And then come up and then just bring it to the front.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's like a reverse lunge, but we get to use our beautiful balletic arms at the same time.
Nice, our porta bra.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we actually get to do this in real life together.
I know. It's like, I forget what that feels like to dance in the studio with a group of people.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
But I miss it.
Me too. Ooh, my heart rate is up.
Oh, this one feels great.
Doesn't it feel so nice? Let's do 2 more reps, then we'll swap to the other leg.
Woo!
All right, swap to the other side.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Yeah. And you get to clean your floor at the same time, so it's a win-win.
My floor's needed it.
Yeah. And then swap, and then deep curtsy down. Beautiful. And up. 2.
Woo.
Ooh.
If I just start my morning doing this every single day, my
Yeah.
body might come back even quicker.
Yeah. 2 more. And last one.
Woo!
Good. Shake it out. And then
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just finish off with a little hip cardio, a little jump. So you're going to hold the towel.
Uh-huh.
And we're just going to do a little, I call these no place like home. So you click the feet together like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like 1, beautiful. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. Good. Take a little rest.
Nice.
This time you go up and down and jump and down. So
Okay.
last 30 seconds.
All right, we got this.
So arms go up, down, and then jump squat. Yes, again. 2. Gorgeous. 3. Woo! 4. 5. Good, we're nearly there. 7 more seconds. Good, and lucky last one.
Amazing.
Down, and woo! And then we get to dry ourselves off with the towel.
Yep, exactly. Amazing.
My heart's pumping.
Same.
Thank you so much for joining me. I can say that I got to dance with you, even if it was virtually.
Thank you so much. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to actually do this with you.
Together.
I love you so much.
Yay. Tell us, everybody, where to follow you, because I know at 10 o'clock you've got your family workout. So
Yes, my IG Live
Yep.
is at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the Boss Family Workout.
yes,
You can do it on my Instagram at Allison Holker, or my husband's at Sir_Twitch_ a lot. He always comes up with the craziest names, but I love it. But yeah, so if you want to come dance with us, it's really fun. You could be any age. and we just have a good time grooving together.
Yeah.
10 a.m. Pacific time.
All right. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me.
Thank you.